Okay, guys. So we are recording this English session right now. So first of all, I'd like to say for everyone who maybe are watching us here at the YouTube channel, we have been spent some times together here to learn and improve our English speaking skills. Meanwhile, to put much better our confidence to speak English. So this English session is not from I'm not English teacher. There's no one here which is English teacher. So we all are English learners. So that's why sometimes we make some mistakes. But the main purpose here at this English YouTube channel or this English speaking session is just to improve our confidence and our speaking skills better and better until we maybe achieve the fluency. Okay. So back into our English speaking class. So right now I'm sharing my screen with you guys. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. So, guys, this is our topic for describe today. And I'd like to say that you can speak freely, okay? Feel free to explain about your topic. And, of course, use your own words to describe it, okay? That's the key. Because doing that will make our brain think in English. That's the main point to I believe that's one of the most important part of our English speaking skills or to get confidence. We must put our brain thinking about in English. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to start by charming. Charming. Describe a gift you recently gave to someone. You should say first who you gave it to. Second, what kind of person he or she is. And third, what the gift was. And fourth, what occasion the gift was for. And last, and not least, and explain why you choose that gift. So try to be short, but could you answer this question? Could you describe the gift that you gave to someone? Charming, it's your turn.
Uh, okay, thank you. Um, um, a gift that I recently gave to someone. It was a um, Punjabi in my country. It's called Punjabi. You know that? I don't know uh, exactly. Wait a second. Actually, you may continue. I will tell you later.
Okay, go ahead. No problem. You cannot explain. You don't need to explain exactly what this is because sometimes there's no words to explain in another language exactly things that we have in our own language. So feel free just to overwhelm this talk. Just go to the next talk. No problem. Okay, feel free.
Mm, actually, it was like t-shirt, but it's too long, and I gave it to one of my friend and closest friend. You may like my closest friend, and it was her birthday. I gave him his birthday present, and it was a hand paint t-shirt, not t-shirt. It's too long for from t-shirt, so it was hand painted. In it, it was a flower that he was liked it, like the flower, and I did it with a customer's shop, online shop, in online shop, and I buy it, and I said buyer to hand paint it with a flower called in our country Usefull. It's Usefull flower, and he actually he loved the flower. So I told buyer to paint in this shirt or t-shirt the flower, and he confirmed it on her birthday, and it was a online shop, and it its location was close to my friend's residence. So actually, it was Punjabi in my country, and it's in yellow color, and it's not occasionally gift, just his birthday present. And I chose this because I someday I promised him to give Punjabi with yellow color and some designer. So I gave him this present. That's
Nice.
all.
Nice, nice. So you promised him that you gonna give this play this
Yeah,
gift to?
some years ago, I told him that I will give you that present, and it will be a long time or not, but I will give you sure that type of thing.
Nice, nice. So you accomplished your word. So if you gave the word
Yeah.
that you were gonna do this, so you did very well, very well. Congratulations. So, Alice, have you ever heard about this topic? That's how is it called? Charming, the name Ebena. How is it called? The name that gift you gave is Bengal.
It's called Punjabi in my country.
Ah, okay.
Actually, it's English meaning I don't know, but I will search and I will tell you.
Okay, okay. So the next topic is to be for Alice. Alice, would you like to explain? Describe a gift you recently gave to someone. You should say who you gave it to it, and what kind of person he or she is, and what the gift was, and what occasion the gift was for, and the last, and explain why you choose that gift. So would you like to answer this question?
Okay, maybe we can welcome Jihado. We can greet to Jihado first. Hello,
Ah,
Jihado.
okay.
Long time no see.
Yeah, hello.
Hello,
Yeah, long
Jehado.
time
How
no
have you
see.
been?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How's about you guys?
We are doing pretty good too, and we are in the middle of the gift, the talk about gift. So we are describing some gift that we recently gave to someone. So each of one have your own turn to say. So just waiting for your turn, and I hope you can describe this for us too in some minutes. But right now, Alice, is your turn. So would you like to describe a gift that you gave to someone? It's your turn. Feel free to do it.
Okay, let me answer this question. Um, I think I usually give other people gifts in the special days such as birthday and important festivals. I'd like to give gift to my family members. But I think the best gift I give is an iPhone to my husband. Um, I gave this to him about 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, at that time, he was my boyfriend, and I think he is always a person who is crazy about electronic devices, especially um, the especially latest version of all the electronic devices. So about 3 years ago, when it was his birthday, I gave him a latest version of iPhone, and he was quite happy about that. He loved that iPhone very much, and he thought that it was much better than the phone he was using at that time. And to be honest, he is still using that iPhone. So I think this is a good gift. Sometimes it's very hard to send some people a gift that he or she loves very much. but I think this gift is very proper because he loves this. He loves this very much, and I am thinking about when I will send him another latest iPhone in his next birthday. Okay, that's all.
Nice, nice. So, what about give an iPhone for your friends too? Would you like to give an iPhone for a friend? Do you know?
Um,
It was just. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, I like. I
okay.
like. I like this. I like this present, this gift that you decided to give him. So very useful and very beautiful. iPhone. It's a good one. It's a good gift.
Okay.
Uh, so now I'd like to hear you, Ta. Would you like to describe this? I would like to answer this question here. It's just a topic for describe a gift that you have been gave to someone. You can answer question by question or topic by topic here. Feel free.
Yes, sure. Right now, actually, um, this morning I bought something. I bought some gifts to my parents and also my nephew because I have been at home for a long time. So and that 21 in Cambodia, we have 23 in Cambodia. We have an election to choose a prime minister, new prime minister for Cambodia. So this time I had to go home, and then I want to buy something for my family member, and I decide to bought bottled water for my dad because he is the person that like something that he can use for a long time. So I decided to bought bottled water for him because he is a taxi driver, so he work all day. I think it's good for him to have bottled water that he can keep hot water, cold water inside and keep it for so many hours. And then I decide to bought clothes for my mom because she's like wearing a new clothes, and then I think she will be happy when I bought new clothes for her. And for my nephew, I bought bottled water and the kind of a book and pencil. It in one set. There are book and pencil in the set, and then I decide to bought it for him because he already joined. Uh, what's that? He go to school, and then I think it is good for him. He study at kindergarten school, and then I think he will be happy when he have it. That's all.
Nice, very nice. I like it the way you describe it. The first gift, it was for your father. I hope so. I believe it was for your father, and you thinking about the his daily routine. About like you told, he is a taxi driver, so you decided to bought something maybe can help him at his daily. So this is a true gift, guys. So when we thinking about it, the other person that we wanna give the gift for that person, we wanna bought something for that person uh to live the to help her life, to help her daily routine. So this is one of the very interesting way to decide how what type of gift can I give to that person, because how my gift can help her daily life or her daily routine or her life on the whole time. So that's very interesting. I like the way you thought to choose that, what you decided, how you decided to choose the gift that you decided to bought for him. Very interesting. And thank you so much for you sharing these answers with me, guys. So I'm so proud about you because you managed to answer this topic. So right now, we must change. We must change for another topic here. Let me choose another one for us. Okay. Right now is, I believe it's very interesting. This topic is interesting because we live in a technological boom, which means almost everything is on the internet. We can do it almost everything with the internet, with it. So right now, the topic is describe a useful website. You should say, what is this? How often you visit it? And what kind of site is it, or it is? What kind of information it offers? And explain why you think it is useful. So first of all, I'd like to start by Alice. Would you like to answer this topic for us? Describe a useful website.
Okay. There are many useful websites. And let me think. Maybe it's very hard to choose the most useful one. Maybe okay. Maybe I can choose one as Facebook, because although in China it is forbidden. We need to use VPN to log in the Facebook, but I also think it is useful, and we can do a lot of things on Facebook. I think I visit it every day. Sometimes I want to search for some news, and I go to the Facebook, and sometimes I want to know something, such as the travel plan to a particular place, and I go to the Facebook. And sometimes I want to meet some new friends. I can also go to the Facebook. So I think this is a website where we can do a lot of things in our daily life. And actually, I think its main function is no, it mainly serves at a social website, but it really provides a lot of information, and it helps me a lot. For example, I can get some latest news from Facebook. Sometimes I don't know what is happening around the world, and I am not a person who is used to watch some news channel, because I think some news channel is boring. But I really want to know some the latest news. How to explain this? I'm not curious about all the latest news. I just want to know some of them. So at this time, Facebook is a good place to do this, because it will recommend me the hottest news, and this feeds me very much. Besides, I find that some people can find maybe somebody want to rent a house, and they can find some house on the Facebook. And so I think this is very convenient for our daily life. All in all, Facebook have a lot of useful functions, and I think this is very convenient for our daily life. Okay, that's all.
Nice. I believe it's so. It's very important to know. It's very important to use it. And Facebook here, like you first said, Facebook for me, it's very useful too. But let me try, guys. Let me try explaining what I thought about this topic here, because sometimes I just gave the topic for you, but I didn't answer it. So I'd like to try answer this. I believe it's very interesting, this topic. So describe a website or a useful website. So first of all, I'd like to say that to me here right now, a useful website is the YouTube. YouTube channel is a useful website, one of the most useful websites, in my opinion, right now at that time. Of course, depends on the time that you are living in. You maybe choose another one, and each one has your own preferred website. So my preferred or my most useful website right now is the YouTube. Right now, what is it? YouTube is a platform to post videos, to watch videos, to learn things, and help others to understand things. And maybe you can do it some money with it. So that's very interesting. And how often you visit? Every day, almost every time, a whole time during my life, I have been using YouTube channel to help me and to study. What kind of site is it? A site to video? It's to watch videos. Is a streaming. You can do it some streaming. You can recording some videos and post and upload it. That maybe you can, like I told you, can make some money with it. So depending on how many viewers you have at your video, at your web videos, what kind of information it offers? A lot of information, almost everything. A YouTube channel has so many topics to share with us. Maybe you can watch videos to your college, to help your college, to help your university. Maybe you can watch videos from learn a new language, like a YouTube channel, like we have been doing now. We are doing now this. So we're gonna post this video on the YouTube, and people can maybe are learning English, are studying English, could see, or we're gonna see that we have been developer speaking skills together. And why you think it's useful? Because I learned so many things on the YouTube channel. English is one of the topic which I already have been learning on the YouTube channel, but I already learned how to change some things about my car. How can I fix some problems at my car? I learned how can I fix some problems at my computer, at my laptop, at my cell phone, at my microver, at my daily routines at home, at job. I have been looking so many information on the YouTube. And is there almost anything that you search that you are looking for? Maybe the people already made some videos and posted and uploaded at the YouTube channel. So YouTube is one of the greatest platform, in my opinion. Right now, Charmin, would you like to describe a useful website for you? What type of website do you think it's most useful or most important at your routine, at your life right now?
Uh, Actually, if I want to tell about a website that helps me a lot, that is Google. And for me, not only for me, it's around the world. That's the best website, I think, because nothing is in there. There is no opportunities or no ideas or no information in Google in the world. And it's a lot of informational website, and also and mainly it's a search engine. That is a special kind of website that helps users are us from website or different website, different web pages from other web pages. And you know that anything that I want to know, I want to hear about, and I want to explore it, then don't take any hesitation, and you can go in Google and you earn the exact information about any topics or something. And Google helps us with lot of information and lot of things that you can go anywhere, and you can explore the things that you have to do, or you have to know something. That is many topics or many things have in our life that we don't find out in other ways. And when we are in Google, It's totally easy. You can search it and you can keep all information about this topic. And for me now, it's very important because when I want to learn about any English things or and especially translation, word meaning, and when sometimes in dictionary it's very hard to give the correct spelling on a word of a word. But in Google, if you make mistake in a word, but Google give you the right word to you, and you also keep the all information about the word or about the sentence or something like that. And for me that is the main helpful thing, is that when I was thinking about something in English, Google helps me about to translate or something like that. And for me now it's very important for me to learn something, and when I make the difficulties to translate or to learn things that happened in sometimes ago, that I didn't know how to call it Punjabi in our country or other countries. And I Google and I search it in Google, but Google tell me that it's called like Punjabi all over the world, and I don't know in other countries have other name or something like that. But in Google, that I saw that it's all is Punjabi. So
Oh,
mainly for me, it's the best website and useful website for me.
Google. Okay. Google is one of the most important websites for charming, and it's not so, like she said for us. It's not just for her, but for everyone here. Use it a lot of times. Use it Google or right now Chat GPT. Chat GPT have been trying pass over from Google, but it's not possible yet. Google is one of the most assertive or the most accuracy website until right now, in my opinion. But thank you for sharing this with us, Sharon. Right now, it's time for that. That would you like to say, and your opinion, of course. What are you thinking about this topic? Describe a useful website. You should say what is this or what it is, how often you visit, and what kind of site it is, what kind of information it offers, and then explain why you think it is useful.
For me, I honestly there are so many websites that I use: Google, Facebook, um, Telegram, Instagram. But the most um, important website for me, I will say YouTube, because I every single day whenever I free, I go to YouTube and find something that I want. It's a kind of like so many information in YouTube. Honestly, like what you say, what you said, there's so many things, something that we don't know. We can go to YouTube, and if we have some problem with our computer, we can go to YouTube, and it's a good solution that we have when we can get from YouTube. And there are so many information like um, we have a news in YouTube. We also have a news. We have, yes, so many things in YouTube. I think it is useful because I use YouTube for study English, and I use YouTube for like when I have free time. I like to um, draw something like flower, a kind of picture, something like that. And I use YouTube for example, they have some example in YouTube, and I just follow them, and I get the new thing that's very beautiful, something like that. And I think YouTube is really good for other people. is they use YouTube website for something that they like. They want to go to YouTube and find important thing that they want. That's all.
Very interesting. Very interesting, and I agree with you. Like I said, I said YouTube too, so it's I believe it's very important to one of the most important website in my opinion too. So thank you for sharing this with us. I really appreciate your answers, guys. So you both did it well. You both did very well, to be honest. And everyone has their own opinion about that. And of course, depend on each one of us, depend on each life that we are, each problems or each part of our lives we have been facing right now. Everyone will choose the right topic or the right website for them right now. And that is the first topic, or the second topic we already did. Right now, I'd like to discuss here, I would like to make an open discuss here, which means I will just give a topic for everyone, and we can just answer or say our opinion about this topic. For instance, right now, the topic to be, let me just recording here, it to be related to work. Okay, so first question I'd like to answer here, or you guys answer about yourselves. Do you have a job? So first of all, if you have, what type of job you have, what type of job you do, what you do for a living? There are a lot of questions that I can ask him, or the ways that I can ask him. So for instance, do you have a job? I can ask the same question like, what did you do? Or what did you do for a living? Okay, these questions means the same. So first of all, I'd like to ask you for you, Ta, do you have a job or what do you do for a living? It's your turn, Ta, again. I'd like to know, what do you do for a living? Ta, can you hear me, Ta? Okay, so the next it should be for Chairman. Chairman, what do you do for a living right now?
Actually, right now I do nothing for my living. Actually, earning money that type. Because I'm student now. And some time ago, I was a part-time teacher, but now I'm totally free and I am doing my academic study, and my IELTS courses. Nothing else. So I didn't earn any money, or didn't earn any do any job for my living. Now I'm student,
Okay.
bachelor.
Okay, no problem. Very good. It's very important. This part of our life, it's very important. It's very nice when we can do it. Depend on each country, because here in Brazil, it's quite difficult to do it. Just to be just a student, because sometimes we have a lot of expensive installments to pay about our university or our rental house or things like that. So here in Brazil, it's quite difficult for us. But
Yeah, the countries it's so difficult, but in my countries and it's also difficult, but not so much. But for me, my parents give me the all expenses, so I didn't have the crucial situation.
nice, nice, very good. So first of all, the second one is, well, I would like to ask you to chat to Alice. Alice, we already know that you work as an engineer, a computer engineer, or or a science engineer. I don't know how can I call exactly, but we know that you work related to technology or to data or things like that. I'd like to know. I already asked it before, but it's always important. I don't know if you charming have heard about this answer, but I'd like to know, why did you choose that job?
Okay. I work in a tech company. And I am actually my title is data scientist. The reason why I choose that job is it is because of my major and my own interest. Um, I I got my bachelor's degree majoring in math, and I got my master's degree majoring in statistics. So I think my major is quite related to data, and I think dealing with data can use my can use the knowledge I gained in my school. And besides, I am a person who like to dealing with data and the numbers. Besides, I love computer programming, and sometimes I don't like the work that need to communicate with other people a lot, such as being a sailor and something like that. Sometimes I want to work only by myself. So that's why I choose this job.
Very good, very good. I'd like to ask you, Vonta. Vonta, can I say Von? I don't know if it's right. Can I call it Von or it's just that? So what do you do? What do you do for a living? Or do you have a job? That would you like to answer?
Yes, I have. Do you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you. Do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job now. I am assistant teacher at international school, Korean international school.
Nice, nice. At Korean International School, Korean.
Yes, Korean international school.
Wow, that's so nice. That's difficult. That's difficult. Korean. Do you know speak Korean? Do you know how to speak Korean?
No, I just joined this school. I can speak a little bit just hi, goodbye. I just know the word that I can communicate with my kids.
Nice, nice. Okay, so why did you choose that? Why did you choose that job? Why did you choose to work as an international school?
Because it relates to my bachelor degree. Now I study, my BA is English teacher, so I really want to work with children. I really want to know, like, when I work with children, I will know more about them. And then in the future, I want to be a good teacher. That's why I choose this job because I love children.
Nice, nice, very good. So the second part right now, its question is, I'd like to know about you, Charming, but it's related to your university or to your college. You can, like you told us, you have no job right now because you are a student. So I'd like to know, Charming, did you go or do you get along well with your co-workers? No, in your cases, do you have a good relationships with your colleagues at your university? How did you go with them? Did you go well? Did you have so many friends at your university? Would you like to say anything?
Uh, yeah, actually, in my college, for now, I didn't attend our classes because most of the students are different cities or different province, so they didn't come to attend our class. So when some of regular students that and they are my friends also. And when I was living, I was staying in my college, close to my college. Then I was going to attend our classes, and my friends also going to attend their classes. But now I am a little bit far away, staying in a little bit far away. So and our classes is not held, so I didn't attend our classes, and my friends also didn't attend classes. So my college friends are not closest to me now for now. But in my first year graduation, I have a lot of friends, and I did very memorable days with them. But for now, I'm staying in a hostel, and there are lots of friends, juniors and senior sisters. And in my IELTS courses, there are few people, not so much, but few people, few colleagues, and call them. They have good understandable communication with them. I have. And in my private sector, in my private tuitions, and also there are some friends, I communicate with them. It's like newly, I'm new in their private, but it's maybe 2 months ago, and I started there. But now I have some friends, maybe 3 or 4 friends in there in my private program, because I'm actually new in my private program. So yeah, it's not that like that. I didn't have any friends. I have already more friends in this city. But in my private program and my others classes, there are few people, because they are already shifted in other batches. So it's difficult to make friends in different batches. So in my batch, there are a lot of friends. No, not lot of, because we are already just 7 or 8 people in my batch. So they are not already always came in class, but someone, they are regular in my class, and they are already close to me. So that's all.
Nice, nice. I understand you. I got it. What you want to say? It's difficult because you have so many programs. You have the distance between you and. But at the first time, at the first year, you said that you had so many colleagues or a lot of friends. But right now, they are no closer
Yes,
to
because
you
I am
anymore.
actually I am transferring my settlement replacement for my replacement, because I replace in other cities for now, and I am here just 3 months, 3 or 4 months for this.
Okay.
He was me. I am new here.
Okay, okay. You're new there, so and maybe in some weeks you get a lot of friends again. So guys, I'd like to change the person, which it will be right now your turn, Alice. Alice, I'm very interested.
Actually, sorry for interrupt, but I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Alex, my one of my colleagues who are attending in my IELTS classes, he told me that he want to practice with us, if we have no problem.
No problem, no problem. Just send him the link about our English meeting because we can see how is his English, is his English is very good or he can understand us and communicate himself. It would be useful to have you here.
Yeah, I think he's good, because in our classes, he speaks so well, and I think he's better than me. I don't know, but if he is here, then you can see.
Okay, the next English meeting, just send the link to him. Just tell him that we have been meeting at least every Saturday and even
Yeah, I
Sunday
told
too.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him all of that, and he was very interested. And today I have attended my classes, and he told me that your how is going your practice. Then I give him your YouTube channel name, and maybe he saw the videos.
Nice, nice. So, okay, feel free to invite him to join us at the next English meeting. I don't know. Feel free. It will be awesome.
Okay.
So Alice, right now the question, I just put the question on the chat just so you have more understand better. So the question for you, Alice, right now related to your job, do you get along well with your co-workers? Which means, did you have a good, do you have a good relationship with your co-workers? How is it going this part of your life?
Okay. I think the majority of time I can get along well with my coworkers. But sometimes only very little time I can't get along well with them. But I think it is not because of me. It's not because I am overconfident of myself. It's because we have some coworker who is a little strange, and these people can't get along well with old people. For example, uh, the the my first boss, the first time I started my career, I met a boss who always lose his temper, and he likes to say some aggressive thing to other people. Actually, he was always saying some aggressive thing, and at that time I was only an intern. I uh I knew a little about our business, and he assigned me some very advanced work. Actually, now I have been working for nearly 3 years, and I think even now I can't solve the problem he assigned me at that time. So I think it's very ridiculous to like let an intern solve a very hard problem. I think it is very proper for a person who has over 10 years of experience to solve that problem. And besides, he doesn't give me any guidance. He even that didn't tell me his expectation of this task. So I think it's very hard to finish this task. And I tried to communicate with him, but it didn't work. He refused to communicate with me. So I think of in this situation, it's very hard to get along well with these people. So I told my boss that I want to change to another group and work in another team. So finally, I joined another team, and everything went well again. Um, but expect this kind of strange person, I get along well with all of other coworkers, because I think the majority of people in my company is very professional. They avoid to be emotional in the work, and they all of them know that it is useless to say some aggressive thing to your coworker, because it is not helpful for solving the problem. So I think I can get along with those people very well. Maybe sometimes in a project we have different opinions, but we don't need to quarrel with each other. We can try to persuade each other, and finally we can always reach an agreement in the different opinions. So I think all in all, the majority of time things go very well. Okay, that's all.
Very interesting, very nice to know. So sometimes there's things like this happen, even with me, even in my own life here. Let me explain you guys. We have some new friends here. We have the new join the new partner here, which is Ta. So Ta, if you don't know, here I'm at Brazil. I'm a occupational safety technician, which is called more commonly used the name safety officer. So which means my job is to prevent accident and diseases in the workplace, even though prevent a fire or fire keeps the fire system works, keeps the people trained to do their jobs, and maybe sometimes help them with some first aids because I'm a firefighter too, so I'm a civil firefighter here at Brazil too. And at my just using my example, my own example right now, I told you, Alice, some times ago we talked about that, but right now the things have been doing better than the last time. Like I told you, I didn't like the first I believe the first 2 months about my new job. I didn't like so much. I felt so out of my place. I felt out of my place the 2 months, but right now things have been doing better at my new job. But of course, there are some persons, co-workers, I believe so, that is not quite helpful to our daily situations. There are people who are there just to difficult to make things difficult or to make things unprofessional. So we must to have the control. We must to have our own control to keep our mind about control, and I believe that's the key to keep doing a good job, to keep doing our tasks or things like that. And it's everything that I'm trying to do right now. It's to keep focus on my own career, my own goals, and my own motivation. So I didn't listen this type of people, and I just trying to make my job as fast or as in the best part, as best as possible. Of course, as how many times I achieve my tasks, more times I feel good about it. So I have been trying to do my best at my job. And just to share with you, I'm for civil. We call here I'm a safety officer, but in Brazil we call this profession, my career, my profession, it's called occupational safety technician because it's a technical degree. Okay, so just for you know, guys. And keeping going with our tasks, Charming, I already asked it to you. So right now, I'd like to know about Utah. About this question, as I asked it to Alice, do you get along well with your coworkers? So how is your relationship at your job with your coworkers? Would you like to describe? What do you think about it?
Yes, my workplace, there are 8 people. It's not so many people because it is just small Korean school, something like that. So I get along well with them, but only principal, Korean principal, I have some problem with her at the first time that I joined this school because I didn't know their culture, Korean culture. And then she blamed her because in the morning, I busy to do something, and then she came to school and she didn't see me. And she asked me why I don't say good morning, something like that. So, and she have a lot of like, she easy to get angry, but I don't know. I just, but now I have a good relationship with her because I have worked with her all day, every day now. Monday to Friday, I've been with her, and then I have a good relationship with her. I can know more about her. I know more about her mind, what do her think, something like that. Because sometimes she speak Korean, but I don't know this word mean. And I just ask her again and again. But sometimes she get angry. But now yes, I have a good relationship with her. And other teacher and other TA, I have a good relationship with them because some people I already know them before I joined this school. That's why it's easy to get along with them. Yes, that's all for me.
Nice, nice. It's very interesting to hear your experiences. For instance, you said that at the first moment that woman didn't, how can I say, didn't compromise you, didn't say, didn't make some greetings. We call this in English greetings. Okay, so when someone passed towards you or passed through you in front of you, but didn't say anything, they don't greet you. They don't say hi. They don't say hello, how are you. It's a hood, it's called a bad a bad dip, a bad behavior. People must to say hello, must to say hi. We all expected that people will do it, but of course there are some places, there are some times during our jobs or our workplace that people will not say anything. They just pass through about you and didn't say anything. So I consider it's like a quite rude, because the first thing that we must to have at our mind that we must to be polite with everyone, even though I don't know who is, she is, and okay. But I agree with you. I know that sometimes it's very difficult. We are doing we just needed to know better others people. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do right now at my own job. I'm trying to know better that person or these persons which are very have a hard behavior about myself, about my person, or about my career. It's not quite easy to me at my own life because my job is sometimes very invasive. What you call, I sometimes I must to stop some activities. I must to stop some places to do their job because they are not doing in the right way in according to the law here in Brazil. That is my job. So sometimes people get angry with me. Almost every day, someone will feel angry about my job because my job is to prevent accidents and diseases and follow the rules about the job. So sometimes it's quite difficult, but I'm trying to do my best every day. So I believe that if we just focus on do our best, the things will be better and better. Like you said, right now you have a good relationship with your coworkers, so we just needed to give it time, the right time to do it. Very good. Right now, the last but not least, I'd like to share with you here again. Let me see. It to be just a second. I must to change here. Just a second. Sorry, I don't know if that. Okay, here it is. Let's talk about, guys, let's talk about exercises. So I know that all of you, it's a fit person. All of you are fit persons. I know that all of you like to live in the gym, go to the gym every day. I know that you already told me. So I would like to know what type of exercises are you used to do? So you can describe your own life, your own type of words. Okay, you can choose your words, but I'd like to know about you guys. Describe an exercise. You should say what it is and how is it done, when you first try it, and what kind of people it is suitable for, and explain why do you think it's a good exercise. So I know it's very easy to you to explain that because, as I said, all of you is a fit person, like to be in the gym, go to the gym, and things like that. So would like to start with you, Charmy. Would like to say anything? What type of exercises did you do or do you know?
For me, it's walking. I told you before that topic. Actually, for me, it's easy exercise for me because I don't get any opportunity to go the gym for exercising. So walking is the best exercise for me, and one of the first thing is that everyone should have to walk some for some time in a day. but sometimes anyone don't get the time for walking, but it's actually most beneficial for our health. And uh, I have a problem, that is I didn't woke up at early morning. And main thing is that walking is more beneficial when you are walking in early morning. But for me, I don't wake up in the early morning. So when I attend my classes, my IELTS classes, then returning home in my returning home time, I was working alone, and I was came home by walking. So in my and also my private program, I am going there. I went there by walking. So in when I was going outside, then I tried to get more time to walking for walking. So actually, I didn't get any exact time for walking. So when I was going outside and I get time to walk, then I was continuing it. And sometimes I was going out, and I was going in our seat in a park that is close my home, where I am staying in. So when I was going there, and I tried to give enough time for working, and I spent more time there, and I was continuing my working. So sometimes and regularly, if I want to say it, exercise about exercise that I do it regularly, that's working actually, because in my daily classes or daily going outside, it's the main thing that I was do is and that's working actually.
Okay, very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting. In my opinion, just to know, you guys, I like it so much to running. I like to run, of course. Yesterday I did. I went to the Kashwar Park, which is called in English Waterfall Park. I went here. It's close. It is close at my house, from my house. So I went there. I just hiking and I running there. Of course, I did some push-up and pull-ups too, because I really appreciate it to do my exercises and outdoor, not in the gym. I don't like to go to the gym, but I like to do exercises, outdoor exercises. Okay. And right now, I'd like to know about you, Alice. Describe it for us, an exercises you know.
Okay, I think I am a person who don't usually do the exercise because I am busy with my work, and every day after work I feel very tired, and I don't want to do any exercise. I just want to lay on the bed and play with my phone. But sometimes I think it is not very good for my health to sitting in front of my desk all day long. And so I need to do some exercise. But I don't have many ways to do the exercise. I This year I only do uh jogging and walking and playing badminton. And unfortunately, last weekend, it was very hot in my city. It was over 40 degrees Celsius, and I went out to jog for a while. And I after jogging, I felt very bad. I felt that my heart beat very fastly, and I was out of my breath. And finally, I realized I was a little sunstroke. So after that, I haven't exercised a lot because I was afraid of the hot weather. But besides this, I still try to persuade myself to exercise more because it is good for my health, and I think jogging is a good way for exercising because as for other exercises, we need to prepare a lot, such as soccer. It's a good way to exercise, but we need to meet a lot of friends and order a special soccer ball playground and have a soccer. And for basketball, it is the same. We need to prepare for a lot for it. But for jogging, it is very simple. We don't need to prepare for it for a lot. We just need to go to a park, or even we can do it on the road, and we only need sport shoes and sport clothes. We can jog everywhere, and although it is a simple exercise, it is good for our health. And actually, when I was in primary school, my PE teacher told us to do the jog. Every time we start the PE class, we do the jog. And I think it is a sport that is suitable for nearly all people, but maybe it is not suitable for old people because the jogging too much is bad for our knees, and it for old people their body is weak and their knees can't stand very big falls, so it's not suitable for them. But for other people, I think this is a suitable spot, and a it is a good way to improve our heart and our muscles. And when we are jogging, we need to use our old body to join this sport. So I really think it is a good exercise, and I will try to do this again when the weather is not that hot. Okay.
Nice, nice. You already told me about badminton some times ago. I didn't know at that time what it is, but right now I already know. You send me some pictures about it, and I know exactly. Here in Brazil, we have almost the same game here, but it's called in Portuguese. It's called the I don't know. It's a right way. It's called the peteca. Play peteca. It's something like that. But it's the same rules, the same way as you send a picture. It's almost the same things about badminton. You cannot leave that ball, that little ball, to achieve the ground. So it's very basic rule. Okay, I like it so much. The example right now, it's your turn. Ta, would you like to describe an exercise that you know? You should answer each questions about that. What is this? Or how is it done? When you first try it? And what kind of people it is suitable for? And explain why you think it is a good exercise. So, Ta, it's your turn.
It is walking. I has been working for a month or 2 months. I didn't remember. Yes, I just walk around in around my apartment. In around my apartment, there are some place for people to walk around, and I saw many people, old people, they walk around as we. But I didn't do it very often because I didn't have the time. 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 I did Saturday or Friday, just with my sister. She live with me, and I walk with her, walk around and listen to music at the same time. And explain why you think it is a good exercise. I think it is a good exercise because we didn't lose too much energy because we just walk around to exercise, and it's good for our health at the same time. I think it is good for anyone who don't have too much time to go to gym. They just walk around and spend time with their family member, walk together, or spend time with friends, just walk together. Yes, that's all.
Okay. Okay, so thank you to share this with us, and it's very important to just walking around, just hiking. We call this hiking, but hiking it's more related to the nature when you go to the park and hike in the middle of the trees and things like that. But it's considered to be, in my opinion, it's considered to be a hiking too. So walking, it's very useful for our heart, or like you said, our heart. So Alicita just shared with us too the same caution, the same care about the heart that badminton can help us. And Charmy just said the same thing. So she likes to work out. She likes to do something and outdoor activities. So congratulations for all of you guys because all of you have been made exercises. So it is very useful and it's very elogiable ways or behaviors that you have been doing. So it's so important to take care about our health right now as we are younger. So because after we achieve certainty age, maybe it will be difficult to face some problems. But if we have been doing the great exercise, have been doing a good quantity of exercise right now, if we take care about our body and our mental health right now, it will be easier to for us in the future when we achieve 60 and 70 ages. Okay, so that's very important. Take care about your health. That's the most important thing. After that, we can do everything. So, guys, it is all for today. I'd like to finish this English meeting here, but before we finish, I just would like to give you some pictures here, just to keep your mind. Why are you studying English right now? Just to keep the answers alive at your mind, because I know sometimes difficult, and in face of difficult, maybe some people gave up about their dreams, about their knowledge. But I'm so proud about everyone who are here in this English meeting because you both did very well. You spoke in English. You answered all the questions that we asked here, and everyone, I believe so, everyone here could understand each other. It's incredible. Okay, so because as we already explained in some meetings before, I'm not able to speak Chinese. I'm not able to speak Bengali. I am not able to speak. I don't know how is the native language in Cambodia, but how is it called the native language there?
My
Sorry,
mother
could
tongue.
you repeat? Sorry, could you
We
repeat?
Cambodian is our country, but my mother
Okay.
tongue is Khmer. We call Khmer.
Okay, because man, so we I don't know how to say anything in your native language, guys, but I could understand you. I could understand you because you are speaking English. So congratulations for everyone because everyone here in the same room are able to express and to speak in English, and that is amazing. That is one feeling that I would like to pass to you. I'd like to give to you this feeling. So because everyone here was able or is able to express and to answer questions and to understand others in an English speaking conversation. Okay, so congratulations for you. This picture is just to remind us that I don't know about you, but I already said some meetings before. I have a dream to go to visit New York, to visit the United States, because that's everything starts some I believe it 20 years ago. Everything starts with when I was watching movies, American movies and Hollywood movies. So that's why I think that English, it would be amazing if I was able to speak in English one day in the future. But I never thought that it was really possible. But right now, I'm so surprised about it. I'm so excited. There are another words to say that I'm excited. So I'm gonna use the new word here. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be able to communicate with you in English. So I'm so happy with this outcomes about that. And of course, not more, there's another big picture here. I don't know if all of you know where is it, but I already shared this picture with you before. This picture is too about the Central Park, which is located in New York City too. And it is a place that motivated me every time when I watched some pictures, when I saw some pictures about uh, the the Central Park, when I saw some pictures about the New York City. This kept my motivation alive about to study English. So it's not impossible. And of course, there's a lot of places from all over the world that I would like to travel for. But to be there, it is essential to speak in English. So, for instance, go to Bahamas, go to for instance, I would like to go for a lot of places from all over the world, but their native language is not English. But I searched some times ago that they speak English too at this country. So English can help me from, as you already know, guys, English is an international language. English can makes you communicate or be able to communicate from all over the world. Even in China, if I go for China, for instance, I'm sure that someone there will speak in English with me, will be able to understand me and to help me with my situations. And if I'm from, for maybe I go from Bangladesh, I know that there it will be someone who can help me with my problems if I spoke in English with them. And of course, Cambodia, even it's the same, maybe it's the same situation. There are some people who are able to help me with English. So English is an international language, and you both guys, you both needed to keep focus on your goal, keep focus and study English, and never give up. So that's it. I'd like to say for you guys. And of course, thank you so much to be here with me today. I know how busy is your schedule, how busy is your work, your day, but you both make some efforts to be here and to join on this 1 hour and a half that we have been practicing English right now. So, Von, would you like to say anything before we finish this English meeting?
Yes. Um, as you say, I would like to say thank you for everyone here, and I appreciate it that today I can join this class to practice English, and yes, I will be able to join another class next week. I want to say thank you for Cambodia. Big thank you.
Nice, nice. And you, Charming, would you like to say anything before we finish this English meeting?
Yes, actually, I want to thank you all to support me like that and always support me. And also, I have made some mistakes, but you don't tell me that it's your fault. And I feel that it makes me to feel comfortable and speaking to continuing my speaking in this session. So thank you all to support me.
Nice, nice. Thank you to be here. And you, Alice, it's your turn. Would you like to say anything before we finish this English meeting?
Okay, thank you very much for your guests to practicing with me. And I think this is the first time I practice with you for this week. So after practicing with you guys, I really feel I am more confident with my English skill. And actually, after several months of practicing, I am more fluent in English than before. And so I hope we can insist on doing this. And if we can keep plugging away, we must be fluent in English in the future. Uh, and I hope see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Certainly, we all could see our improvement today, guys. Everyone which is here at this home, even it seems to be simple. It seems to be that our English meeting today was very simple. I didn't learn anything. No, man, no, don't think about that. Thinking that certainly you learn new things here. Your brain will catch a lot of new words. Your brain will catch the English language system at your mind, and you learn, you develop it. Even you think you don't, you did. Okay. Even you think you don't, you did. You learned so many things, and you got confidence here, guys. More confident. That's what my main point here is to finish this English meeting by give you the feeling for mission accomplished for everyone here. So, guys, I'd like to clap my hands for you guys. So here is this. I'd like to clap my hands for you because you both did very well. And we are here, even on Saturdays, even on Sundays, sometimes we are here to learn English. So that is your efforts. And these efforts, I'm sure that will bring very accomplishment in your life. Okay. Charmin, go ahead. So that's it, guys. I believe that we must finish. So for everyone who are watching us here by the YouTube, I would like to finish this English recording here, but I'd like to ask you to subscribe at your YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up and comments below. What do you think about your English accent or English speaking skills? And if you are interested to be here with us at this English meeting, leave in the comments below too, and we can make some schedules to help and to understand how is your English level, and maybe you can join us at the next English meeting here. So